Yes, people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. You know who I am. We literally did a stream about this stuff. Literally, oh my god, literally 2 hours and a half ago. And man, we're getting crazy news, man. We're getting crazy news. We're getting crazy news. We've got the Ornstein Bamba here. We got the Ornstein Bamba here. Let me share it with you guys, of course. And bang, bang, bang. That should be big enough for everyone. Chelsea no longer considering Kieran McKenna as new head coach, 38-year-old, an early favourite, plus admired by CFC, but not among final candidates as process approaches conclusion. Enzo Maresca and Thomas Frank now only known options remaining. So it seems it's gonna be between my guy Enzo Maresca and Thomas the Tank Engine Frank. Big up to him, man. It's kind of crazy, I can't believe it. It's seeming like Enzo Maresca might be the one, it's kind of crazy, bro. I know a lot of people are saying don't stress, the block's not hot. Listen, Joe, I don't know, bro. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy, man. Going from, someone from some of these stuff to Enzo Maresca and Thomas Frank. I don't even know how Thomas Frank is still in the list. Because, again, I just don't understand. A guy that doesn't even fit your own style of play. He doesn't fit your own style of play. How is he still remaining on the known list, whatever you want to call it, known, unknown, etc., list? Doesn't make sense, bro. La hawla, fam. What is going on? Well, thank you all. Round of applause to my guy, all, man. He's telling me it's not going to be Frank. We won. At least it's all right. Well, apparently it's not Frank, but we move, man. Hey, big up Warrior J93, man. Long time no see, my brother, fam. Listen, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe tomorrow midday we find it out. Is Zerbi out of nowhere? You know what I mean? He's the unknown quantity, as some people like to believe. But I'll be honest, man. If you're reporting it's not McKenna and then these are the only two that are remaining, then class, man. You know what I mean? All right, Surfer is here trying to, do the nice little bit of hopium. Only known options, but there's actually some more information as well that's not honestly related that came out that I'm going to also provide. And Billy G saying it's Zerbi, brother. Fair enough. Ahmed, don't stress. It's Ornstein. He is low on clicks at the moment. I'm not sure he needs clicks, my friend. He works for the fucking Athletic. I really do not think, he needs clicks necessarily, but it is, man. Bro, Slime says, bro, we're actually finished. It's crazy, man, because I don't know, man. Again, I just think for me, necessarily, and I've said this before, if you're going to bring in a guy like Enzo Maresca, because I don't think it's Frank, by the way. That's why I'm not speaking necessarily on Frank. But Enzo Maresca specifically, you can't ask for him on the same season to get top 4 and compete for a trophy, necessarily speaking. It just doesn't make sense for me personally with a guy that just came from the championship. Doesn't have the level of experience maybe that you need. You're going to have to give a guy like him time. So, again, fundamentally for me, the math is not mathing on that one still. But that's just me giving my thoughts and opinions of that. Big up to my guy, Surfer. What does the end of the tweet say? Only known options. Fair enough, Surfer, but there's some more information actually I'm going to obviously give to you guys. Knowing these owners, they want to have a surprise story of Zerbi getting the job. That's what I'm hoping for, bro. And I think everyone here, I'm pretty sure, is hoping for, the Zerbi Uno card, you know what I mean? But I haven't got my cards with me, have I? No. Damn. Yes, I do. They're over here. Lovely. While I bring those cards out for you guys, you know what I mean? I know everyone's thinking about where's our little ace gonna come from. Chill out. Oh, damn. You know what I mean? I know everyone's waiting, let me bring up my cards. You know what I mean? Everyone's waiting for the sight card and the little Joker card to come out. Like, joke, you know what I mean? Jokes on you, everyone. It's Zerbi or something like that. But, man, it's not looking good, man. I'll be honest with you for sure. Lewis Parker says, bro, you're one of the better Chelsea fans, but Chelsea are going back to the place you always belonged for 90% of our history. Damn, what a comment. Bro, we sure. Listen, Justice, man. We got to hope, man. We got to hope something crazy happens, but Listen, man, this is the latest news as of right now, and I'll be honest, man. That's the news right now. It's not looking good. I'll be very real. Thomas Frank's people are the only ones saying that he's on the list. He has a great PR agent. Zerbi and Amran are the favourites. Man, Athletic as a company, they're worse than what the hell? Listen, yeah. Again, Athletic is probably the most reliable when it comes to actual news sources when in football because they actually have the best of the best, I think, in terms of like actual knowledge. That's one thing I will give the Athletic, right? Secondly, Amran is not in the race. I'm pretty sure by now. If he was in the race by now, we would have heard. And plus, I think Matt Law did a video. I think of I forget. There's another Chelsea channel. That's I forget their name. I will remind myself later on. I'll have a look for them again later on, where he actually spoke about this and he actually informed. He actually was saying that Amarin has been checked and done previously back in Potter's time when they picked Potter. They actually did a little service check on him and they didn't like him done. So I don't see anything that's going to change now for that to take place, in my personal opinion. But again, that's just me, of course. Yeah, I think he's out. Big up to my guy Wandanzo, fellow casually FCR. Maresca or Zerbi are about the same to me. I don't mind either option. They both have good attacks with no name wingers. All right, man. I think Danzo's got a different thought than us. Cheer up. You'll get another world-class Enzo. Oh, my God. Nasty work, Andrew. Nasty work, Andrew. But listen, this is what Ornste's obviously reported. Now, I am going to just go. No, I don't have that one on here right now. But I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch right now. Share this tab instead. So obviously on this one, Chelsea expect to make the new head coach apparently in the next 24 to 48 hours. So again, this is something that I was telling betting suspended, so it must be decided now. Oh, thank you for letting me know, Craig. Big up to my boy King Kelvin. Brendan Fraser says fans like Lewis will be held accountable for hounding out Poch. Now let's talk about championship manager for views creators. You know what it is, bro. I think the issue with Poch again, and you guys know me. I actually didn't think he was going to leave at the end of the season. By the way, I actually, I had done the whole 180 in the beginning of the season. I was saying in October, November, December, there were different parts in those months that I was saying Poch out, Poch out, Poch out. Quite literally, I said that on 3 different occasions, if you guys remember, right? And he wasn't leaving the club. And the problem is, when the last 5 games, he didn't convince me in the last 5 games, but I just felt, if you look at the statistically speaking, he's got us into the top 6. You could make the argument for injuries, etc., and that way you could see him surviving for another season. But the thing for me, I just think for me, the thing for me, an issue is, I personally thought he was not going to last next season because even though I didn't think he lasted this season, if next season we have fully healthy squad, there's no issues, and we continue to do what we were doing last season with this topsy-turvy stuff, I personally would have found that it would be untenable, and he'd probably be gone again about October and November. So Poch leaving, I always thought personally was going to be an inevitability, whether it was in the summer or whether it was in October or November. So with that in mind, when he got sacked, I didn't mind because I was like, you know what? If he's leaving, it makes sense because it's better to leave him now in the summer while you have options and you can at least pursue guys rather than I'm in October, I've just lost him. Who can I bring in now? Rushing in the last second to find someone. That's just me personally at the end of the day. So for me, that's the only thing that makes sense. But we move. Brendan Fraser again says, fair enough. He said, can I say it? Bro, we fired Poch, brought in the Zerbi because the boys couldn't pass. You know what it is, bro? The reason why we brought in, we fired Poch specifically, one of the reasons, yeah. One of the things that I would say, what was it? Let me repeat. Yeah, there is. So I think the issue is, yeah, I think Poch's system, right, at least when it comes to midfielders, the way he needed a runner. The problem is, yeah, Enzo was not a runner. And I think he didn't try to tweak the system to enable Enzo to be utilized as much. That's part of the reasons. I think the other thing also is the injury stuff, apparently, allegedly. There was some other stuff that's written in that article. Again, I always say pinch of salt. It's not always going to be 110% for the majority of the time. The Zerbi's a fire character. The board wants a soft yes man. Well, that's your opinion. I can't disagree with that. Maresca's coaching, all of these world beaters, bro. I'm hyped. That's like, oh my God. Wow, Andrew. That's Andrew's opinion, guys. You know what I mean? He thinks he's Jiraiya. It seems from his PFE. He's saying Maresca's the new Jiraiya. Dang. Charlie says, mate, what do you not understand about this PR stunt? Read carefully, only known. Well, again, bro, there's a reason why he's saying it's only known. It's only those two guys, realistically. And if the Zerbi's are unknown, the reason why he's being not as unknown is such that if he does if they do reject him or he rejects them, you know, he was never in the picture to begin with. So we also need to think about it like that. But again, I just don't think that's the case. There's some other news I think I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm reading too many comments. We may be in serious trouble. I want to find out by today. You'll probably, again, my theory, probably by midday tomorrow or 1 p.m. Or, you know, if you're Chelsea, 6 p.m. You know what I mean? Chelsea news, it always happens in 3 times. Midday, 6 p.m. And I don't know why they love doing 10 p.m. Chelsea just love midnight news, you know. We either do it at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So that's when the news usually comes out. I think he did an interview, Mo, if I'm not mistaken. It was an interview that he actually did. So you can probably check him out on there, my personal opinion, if you want to. Arteta needs to get sacked ASAP. Fair enough. Thank you, Scooby, for letting me know that one. Big up the homie Ahmed. Big up Killer Red, man. Long time no see, my brother, man. Always appreciate to see you. People actually think that this ownership, before they make millions of pounds, really said, let's see if the YouTuber fan agrees. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm generally... Hey, Blade Runner. You got another one here that's slightly worried. Chelsea is I'm glad you're a sensible Chelsea fan. Wow, thank you very much on that one. All right, so I'm going to continue on with this, yeah. So obviously Chelsea expect, obviously that's from Jacob's band. The hierarchy at Chelsea have narrowed down the possibility to select a group of candidates that does not include McKenna, as we said before. Chelsea would have to pay 9 million, so that's apparently how much you would have to pay. So essentially it's going to be just under 10 million. If you are going to be getting Maresca from his contract. Willy Caballero apparently is, of course, his guy, allegedly. I didn't even know that. And Fabrizio has obviously tweeted this, and that is that Enzo Maresca had positive contacts this weekend with Chelsea, and is very keen to become their next coach. So clearly, you know, from his side and everything like that, it seems to be going quite well. And, you know, obviously Rich has sources with Chelsea. They seem to be going quite well. So clearly something is cooking there. And also, a key thing about him is that, by the article, the Zerbi isn't... no Zerbi mentioned by Onsi. Were you Poch out, Ahmed? I was Poch out again, I said before, at different points in the season. But at the end of the season, I was kind of neutral on it. I didn't really mind. Like, I was like, yeah, I could be swayed to Poch out if you are of the belief that he's probably going to get sacked next season and you don't believe in him. I was always of the case, get him gone in the summer, because then at least you have more options and it's a much better field to play with, rather than if he's going to get sacked in October, November, and the field is that narrow. Just for me, that's the way it always works. Yeah, man. These owners think that championship. That's the one issue I have, bro. Because like I think fundamentally, like, you know, the gap between the championship to the EPL, yeah, when these guys are just jumping from championship to EPL is kind of big. But imagine you're going from championship to a top 4 side. You know what I mean? Sorry, a top 6 side essentially. You know, a big club. It's going to be a lot of, you know, pressure on you, eyes on you. You're then telling them, I want UCL, the one top, which is top 4, and a trophy, some form of either a trophy or to compete in it. You know what I mean? That's a lot. You're asking a lot of a guy that's just come back from there. You know, you're going to have to give this guy, whether you like it or not, some level of time. Otherwise, bro, you're just kind of cooking this guy, bro. And some breaking news for you guys. Again, listen, man, we're doing it live, baby. We're doing it live around here. And that is Ruben Amorim not in talks with Chelsea, despite links as CFC want a manager who has worked in English football. Kieran McKenna also out of the list and set to decide his future this week with Brighton, waiting for his final decision. So clearly, as you can see, that is the big news that's come out there from Fabrizio, of course. Now, I think there's some other news that's come out that I'm just trying to look for to give you guys. I'm trying to give you guys. So, Championship is the most competitive football league in the world, Ahmed. They play every 3 days. Maresca has the mentality. Again, the issue, bro, you're saying Maresca has the mentality. Again, I don't know if he has the mentality or not, right? But the problem is whether or not the problem for me is the jump. Whether we like it or not, he can be, he can be rock solid. He can have, the mind of a lion, a giant. You know what I mean? But if he does not, but if he can't, what's the word? Adapt, to from going to Leicester to Chelsea, which is such a massive drop. Let alone just from jumping from Leicester from Championship to Premier League, then we're gonna be eating him alive. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Ahmed, I remember Ian Holloway was a huge deal at Brighton in the Championship, but he got thrashed in the EPL. That's a good example, but as well, Enzo's sister will fight. Oh my god! No. So, are you man going to give Baldy time, or will you want him out when Ben White drops a hat trick on his shiny head top paws? Killer Red, that's crazy. Firstly, secondly, again, you have to give him time in it. If he comes into the football club, I'm always gonna try to respect his decisions, unless he doesn't do anything crazy, like when I saw Chua left wing. Then as long as he doesn't do anything like that, or Enzo left wing, I can give him time. If I see a style of play that he's trying to implement, and the football is good, and we're actually winning games, we're being competitive in games, and I can see the players are slowly getting better, and then we start to win the games. I don't think that's a problem. But the problem is, again, and I'll always repeat this again, can he handle this big level? That's the question you have to ask yourself, bro. Can he handle the players? Big up to my guy, Will. Give me a nice little super chat there. 199. Don't think much has changed, bro. So for Will, he really thinks it's just going to be Zerbi. I think, according to my guy, Will, he thinks it's going to be Zerbi. I had always theorized at the end of the day it was going to be Zerbi. But some of these news and some of the stuff that's come out really recently has kind of changed my mind. So he says Poch made Mbappe Messi. Oh yeah, that's true. That one I agree with. That's the problem I always had fundamentally. So we want a manager who's managed the Championship but not Liga Portugal. Well, it seems so, my friend. Is Zerbi Amarin was knocked out? Charlie Costa. Listen, bro. I don't know why. Listen, we can have these streams. People can have their opinions. They can watch whatever they want. You know what I mean? Just because you can't say it's embarrassing, just because we don't know if it's RDZ or not, and this is the latest news that's come out, doesn't mean it's going to be your boy RDZ. I want Roberto De Zerbi, but it could not be him. You know what I mean? We don't have sources in this football club. I don't have sources in this football club either. Just letting you know, my friend. Style of play is the least of your worries. We should focus on results. Sorry, the thing is, Joel. How can you focus on results when you could potentially be bringing in someone like Enzo Maresca from the Championship, bro? I feel like that's kind of unfair on him, bro. Mad unfair. Yeah, again, that's why that's what I said again. I think it's between De Zerbi and Maresca, but I honestly think if the rumors are true, and the directors are apparently the ones that have chosen Maresca, then it's gonna be Maresca, bro. That's all it is. Oh. My apologies, bro. Sorry if I came across as wrong then. My apologies. What if De Zerbi has rejected? Oh, no. Okay, I need to bring up that news quickly, yeah? Because I know where it's from. Do you know where it is, Charlie, bro? I don't know, man. These guys, man, ever since they've got these PR guys, like, they keep on doing the Assassin's Creed stuff, man. I tell you before, man. They're just smoke bombing us all the time. And this is the thing I was going to talk about. So this is from SI Phillips. Sporting directors have chosen Enzo Maresca, right? Clear Lake have not yet convinced, are Clear Lake not yet convinced and still keen on De Zerbi, is what I know. Heard nothing at all about Thomas Frank. Ruben Amorim was also heavily considered this weekend. All points towards Maresca at the moment. So that's what I'm trying to say to you guys again. Listen, I know we all want De Zerbi. We're saying De Zerbi in. You know what I mean? That's the guy that we may want out of this bunch. But if this was SI Phillips is a very reliable person from what I know, if this is to be believed, it is more like if Enzo. Last time they chose Poch, by the way, the ownership chose Poch. But if the sporting directors probably may have had other opinions, but if the sporting directors are giving them Enzo Maresca, it is more than likely that they will probably follow in the sporting directors' way, and Maresca will come in. Oliver, what are you thinking about these breaking news so far, man? You know what I mean? The Chelsea hitting us with midnight lashes, I like to call them. Midnight lashes, bro. You know what I mean? They're doing worse than flipping, they're giving us a hell in a cell.
I'm 50-50 on it because I said in the previous stream, I've said many times, Maresca and Zerbi are the two best fits. We have one of those in our final shortlist. That's great. Thomas Frank being one of those other names in the two-man shortlist, that is a sackable offence. And it's not because he's a bad manager or anything. Why you're briefing that you want to play a certain style of play, and then you're literally having a guy that plays the exact opposite style of play in your final shortlist. So what are we really doing here? Like, that's what I need to know.
Listen, firstly, Mash, they've been on fraud watch for a long time. The issue with Stanley Stewart, and I'll repeat this again, it seems they are very good scouts. Listen, scouts from a scout department, they are good. I don't know. I don't understand from the managerial decision, though. How can we go for Enzo Maresca, bro? I'm so sorry, man. This is insane. At least the buying decision, I could be like, you know what, he's Vincent Kompany. You know what I mean? He's got tenure as a football player. Then he's been under Pep. I can understand. Enzo Maresca, he's only been assistant to Pep, and that's it. Like, this is crazy. Mamma mia, man. Oh my god! All right, Lucky Singh's out here to troll me. He's killing me, man. Simon Will says Simon Phillips is my goat. Well, fair enough, man. He says, Ahmed, are you ready for Maresca masterclass against FK? Oh my god! He just wrote a random name. Oh my god, bro, man, this is not funny, man. I want you to know, guys, this is not funny, man. You know what I mean? Like, we are cooked right now. It's not looking good, man. Honestly, if we don't get RDZ and we get Enzo Maresca, listen, I'll of course back Maresca at the end of the day, but again, the thing is, Joe Shields, man, he's a great scout. I hope he's a great manager scout, if that's the case. But again, he's just a scout at the end of the day. He can give a school of thought, but doesn't mean that it's gonna have to be accepted at the end of the day, man. But I'm just, it's crazy out here, man.
Is it confirmed? Is the Joe Shields thing confirmed?
Allegedly, yeah. I think it's from Dark, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe
I've got issue with that too, because at the end of the day, we're taking opinions from the likes of Joe Shields because our sporting directors are incompetent, yet we want to sack them. So what are we doing?
Listen, EE, man, I want to hear your thoughts, my friend, man. I want to hear your thoughts, EE. Let me know how you're feeling. I know EE is hot right now. Man. I know. Fair enough. Listen, man, I know my guy EE is hot, but listen, man, right now, man, it's not looking good, man, in these streets, man. It's not looking good, man. I was getting ready to enjoy myself, you know what I mean? Long weekend, bank holiday Monday, you know what I'm saying? Bank holiday Monday, you know what I mean? I was going to watch the basketball with hopefully a 3-0, you know what I mean? Hopefully by my guy Luca, you know what I mean? I can't even watch that in peace. You know what I mean? Chelsea's just killing my enjoyment. You know what I'm saying, bro? What's going on, man? Why are you doing this to me, Chelsea, man? Why is Chelsea doing this to me, bro? You know, honestly, man. Honestly, this club, man. What is going on? Bro, no. Listen, Somali flame, my brother. Let's chill. I personally would say, let's keep him, man. You know what I mean? With Stanley, sorry, you know what I mean? Joe Shields as a scout, he's cooking. Let's keep the cooking. Let's keep him cooking as a scout. You know what I mean? Let's just bring in someone that's he knows what to do as a sporting director. That's what I'm saying. You might replace Spurs as. Oh my god, I hope so. I hope not, man. You know, with Stanley's ruined my career. Oh my god, Will. Very funny. If the Zerbi has rejected us, it's because he's not a yes man. Well, I don't know if he's rejected. We'll find out tomorrow, man. We'll find out tomorrow if it's because he's a yes man or not, bro. But hey, if the ownership want to pick him, they must not want a yes man. You know what I mean? If the ownership don't pick him, that means they don't want a yes man.
We stopped using this yes man thing, though.
But the thing is, Oliver, I can use this against everyone. If they pick, you know what I mean? If they pick the Zerbi, that means they don't want a yes man. That means if they're accepted, we want people that are going to challenge us. That's what I'm going to say, bro. Hey, Joe says...
challenging is fine, but demanding transfers, that's a different...
That's what, yeah,
demanding names.
Bro, yeah, I know, bro. Again, you and I agree on this, by the way, so... Imagine we get outplayed by All right, let's say Gartok SV at Stamford Bridge in the Conference League qualifiers because of Maresca ball. Lord have mercy, man. Lord have mercy, man. We're stylish Stuart are the ones that love the kids model Bowley. But again, Bowley's only owns 15% of the club, my friend. That's the issue. And Igbali's the one actually that is wanting to do this, by the way. It's actually Igbali, bro.
You need to look at Igbali and Feliciano, not Bowley.
Yes, they're the ones that are telling these guys to do this, by the way. That's why they got in guys like Joe Shields, by the way, and everything else.
I mean, it was reported that Winstanley and Stewart are actually behind that model, but then again, Igbali's the one keeping them in the job.
Yes, so
it all falls back to him.
Exactly. So let me share this one. This is from Pai. He's saying clearly RDZ isn't ruled out yet because the owners haven't given the green light to Maresca. We should know tomorrow. But let's be honest, we know we clearly know. We clearly know, boys. We clearly know. You know what I mean? That's it, man. And let me share this one. So this is apparently according to Jacobs Ben. All right. He said, I'm told it's not true that some people at Chelsea, their Brighton connections, are necessarily pushing for Zerbi over others. So Stanley said, we're saying Stanley's not is not pro Poch. They've been lying. They've been lying to us. That's all I have to say. Yeah, this guy, by the way, you're a fraud. You are a fraud. I want you to know that Mr. CFC Subs is a fraud, guys. Please tweet that, put it in chat. Exclusive drill play says well, mate, it might be the case. Exclusive drill plays, that might be the case, my friend. Uncomfortable conversations. Trust me. That's why I dislike Bali Feliciano. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That they made him the chairman. They made this guy the chairman. Yeah, he's got only 10% or 50% of the club, and they're doing everything behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Listen, they played this card, correctly. They're playing this card sensationally, bro. They got to Mike. Vic, talk to me, man. Vic, I want to hear from you, bro. Talk to me, man. I've not heard anything from you, bro. Zerbi is not completely ruled out, but it's all pointing towards Maresca, man. You know what, Vic? Yeah, I've heard from you, about if you get a Maresca ball, what are you feeling about Maresca ball? Because, I want to hear from the chat. What are we feeling if we do get a Maresca ball? Put ones in the chat. I want everyone to put ones in the chat here if you believe we will succeed with Maresca ball, and I want you to put 2 in the chat here if you guys believe we will not succeed on Maresca ball. So 1 if we will succeed on Maresca ball, and 2 if we will not succeed on Maresca ball. I want to see that fast. I can't wait to see Cole Palmer. Mama mia. No way. Why should we trust with Stanley and Shields? Nah. Wallahi, bro, we are starving. A lot of starving going on, man. What the hell? Why have you got 3? Blade Runner, what is 3? What is 3, Blade Runner? Come on, man. 2, Billy D saying 3 for some reason. Rainbow, big up to my guy, Rainbow, the god, I know him. Oh my god, his personality is boring. All right. Enzo did not really impress me when we played. I agree, bro. I watched that game, man. Oh my god.
I mean, our squad's better than it. It's far better.
Well, it is far better than this, bro. But I'm gonna be so honest, man. This is killing me, man. This is killing me.
They're a centre-back pairing of Vestergaard and about face, whatever his name is. No, they are not. They are lower level Premier League centre backs.
Yeah, man. They literally are playing with guys that are pretty good and efficient.
Well, no, they're good for the Championship, but against us in the cup, it was a mismatch.
Yeah. So listen, man, guys, I'm gonna give you some Maresca ball knowledge. You know what I mean? Maresca ball knowledge, courtesy of Jacobs Ben. He likes pressing. He likes deep build up, building patiently, inverting his fullbacks. A Chelsea side under him would likely line up in a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. Or if you just want to watch, what is it called? Coach's Choice. Free to watch that too, boys. You know what I mean? Watch Coach's Choice and learn about the infinite wisdom of Maresca ball. You know what I mean? That one is hoops from what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? That's going to be sensational. So
I'm going to steal Will's joke. The coach. the coach's voice is how we pick.
Bro, I swear to God, yeah, guys, yeah, one of our good friends, yeah, you usually see him sometimes. It's called Will, yeah. He said to us, yeah, the Chelsea directors, yeah, and ownership are just watching coach's choice. They're watching coach's choice. Yeah, think about it. Frank's been on there. Maresca's been on there. I think McKenna's been on there too. Has Zerbi been on?
It goes all the way back to Potter.
Even Potter's been on there. Think about Potter's been on coach's choice, man. Coach's choice needs to be charging Chelsea, by the way. Yeah? You know what I mean? Finder's fees. You know what I mean? Coach's choice needs to be charging Chelsea a finder's fee for finding all of these talents, bro. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying to you? So, listen, another Pep student, they always turn out great. I don't know, man. Who is the only Pep student that I know of so far? Who do you know? Well, I know Company.
Arteta, Xavi, Company.
Arteta is obviously kind of worked, I would say. Was Xavi like an assistant for him at one point?
No. I mean, just in terms of like, I'm talking disciple, like Pep disciple, as in like he's been with Pep. Like
Xavi. Listen, even though, like, of course, I don't want to give Xavi full credit, but Xavi has been successful. He won La Liga. You know, if I'm trying to be, you know, giving some level of credit. Obviously, Arteta's won an FA Cup, but other than that, you know, he's been progressing his team. And then Company won the championship, relegated Burnley, and somehow failed upwards into Bayern Munich. Somehow. You know what I mean? That one has to be discussed, by the way. If he fails, by the way, if he wins or fails, bro, you know what I mean? That's going to be studied for centuries, by the way. That is going to be a study.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. I actually don't know.
Nah, man. I can't think of anyone else right now either.
Alonso.
Oh, yeah, Alonso. Yeah, Alonso has it. I forgot about him. Alonso. Brighton have a better record against top six than the last Chelsea managers, including the beloved Tommy Tukes. Hey, listen, I know about Tommy Tukes. Don't you tell me about Tommy Tukes, man. Hey, I got the report cards on him. I've got the reports on him, man. I've got the analysis on him. I've got the books, the papers on him. Scooby says Pep just keeps on spoiling these man, so he keeps on winning. Fair enough. George says look up to Arteta's project. They say it for years. That is true. I know that for sure, bro. Crazy thing. Chelsea and our club United want young championships at the club. Yeah, man. Again, I just think, again, if you look at the market, I will say this again, you look at the guys that are available. Mourinho, big up to Mourinho, but again, his style of play is kind of dated at this point. Allegri, if you're willing to put up of Conte plus, then I'm happy to take Allegri. You know what I mean? I will take Allegri if you guys are happy to take Allegri, which is Conte plus. Right? Then the Tuchel, you know the ownership already have problems with him, and they're never going to come back together. So that one's already did it. So those are the only three remaining right now. And also you can say Zidane, but again, the reason why I never talk about Zidane, by the way, is because I know that guy's never coming. You know what I mean? He's not stepping onto these English shores. You know what I mean? Unless he's playing a game against you. So there's literally no way we're going to be getting Zidane. So after that, who do you have? It's just either middle managers or like up and coming managers. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying to you? So that's all I have to say. Big up to Zubair. Regardless who we get, we have to back him until he gives us reason not to. Exactly. Just listen. Poch gave me reason not to.
I'm not backing a Thomas Frank. I'm sorry.
No. Well, you're just gonna be Thomas Frank out of day one? Surely not, bro.
I mean, I'm not. I'm gonna have to be proven otherwise. That's as far as I'll go with it.
Oh my god! Like, companies be like cheap promoting. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know. It's just like I said, it doesn't fit. So why should I back? I'm not going to be out, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like give it time. You got to prove me wrong.
Oh my god! Nah, I need to show you this tweet, bro. Nah, someone look at this. He got a pump fake behind his head. No, this one's crazy, bro. No, man, that was crazy, man. I can't lie to you. That gave me a bit of a chuckle. That one came. Everyone wants Zerbi, but few will have patience for his ball. Should have not let Poch go. We're making it way harder than it needs to be. Joe, man, this is Chelsea Football Club, man. Since 2019, they've been FC Hollywood. We keep on. Like I've not rested since 2019. I've never been able to go to bed peacefully as Chelsea fan since 2019. Yeah, summer 2019 is when it started. Honestly, I'm missing the days of sorry, bro.
By the way, none of these manager appointments or these options, no matter what you think of them, none of these make Poch being sacked the wrong move.
Mm-hmm.
Poch being sacked is always the right move. At the end of the day, if Poch implemented the correct tactics and if he had the correct game management, we would be in top 4. So if these guys can do that, then you know what, we'll be in a better place for it.
Big up to Rainbow the God. I don't like Frankie, but he'd do well. The problem is, Rainbow, I don't necessarily agree with that because I don't think A, we have the type of players that he would like, and B, the style that he plays doesn't suit the current crop of players that we have. We would have to actually literally sell the players we have and buy him a new crop of players, pretty much a vast majority of them out, to help him with his style of play. If it's Thomas Frank, we need to get the pitchforks out. But we're getting the pitchforks from my friend, you know what I mean? This is London, my friend, you know what I mean? Unless we go into B&Q, there's no pitchforks about. So just letting you know on that one. He says, bold sell. Fair enough. Hold blame. Yeah, maybe in FIFA. Oh my god. Hey, what's your opinion on us going for Elise? I'm very happy to go for Elise. I think he's a great player, top player. I would like to have him on my right hand side. And again, I think he just works personally for me. So I would love Elise. Hold on, boys. RDZ soon. You know what, man? If RDZ doesn't come, boys, you know what I mean? I'm holding you guys to account. I'm holding all of you guys to account. You know what I mean? I'm talking to every single one of you here. You know what I mean? If he doesn't come in, yeah, I'm holding all of you guys to account. You know what I mean? That is Billy G. Yeah. All of you guys, I'm coming for you. Pause. You know what I mean? But listen, I'm just letting you know, man. 1 minute is Javi, then Maresca. They never said Javi though. The thing about Javi is that they've never said Javi, by the way. So that's the one thing I will have to that will give credit for Pete. So all I have to say on that one is that they've never mentioned Javi. As long as they haven't mentioned Javi, then that's not much of an issue in my personal opinion. So it is what it is. Come on, guys. Yeah, keep on liking. Please subscribe. Helps your boy out. Makes me more known around the world and makes me make more content for you. Maresca nearly bottled the championship. Yes, I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. So there's clearly there may be something going on. Mentality. Is it a mentality stuff? Is there something going on with the injuries? Why did that happen? That should be something that the ownership should be really studying if they truly believe this is their guy. That's what I say. Glasner is not a bad option, by the way. I think he's a great player manager, but I just don't think. Again, the three at the back system probably. I don't know if the ownership would accept that. Sadly, you know what I mean. That's not even just me. Would the ownership accept that? I don't personally think so. So. You know what I mean? That's just the reality of the situation that we are currently in. I feel like the personalities in the team would allow for Frankie to do well for Chelsea, similar to Brentford. No big time. I hear you, bro. But again, I just think, it becomes a stylistic thing. Can these guys work in your style of play? If they can't, then, you know what I mean? You're kaput, as they say. You know what I mean? You're cooked.
Can we just think about Thomas Frank for a minute? This guy's going to have us playing 3-5-2 ball, so all of our wingers are useless.
Exactly.
That's just one thing. We don't have the physical profiles in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's disgusting.
And you also need to remember, he thrives on an attacker like Tony. We have Jackson. Jackson's got to get bullied off the ball, bro. You were seeing that stuff that was happening to my guy Jackson in the Conference League. Boom! He couldn't even head the ball. They were cooking him on the header. So I don't know how people are expecting something like this to take place.
No, listen. Jackson will cope physically. He's literally spun every single defender he's ever come up against, except the Forest defenders.
No. But again, bro, we play long balls. So if you're playing a long ball as you're probably predicting, then Jackson, bro, he's not gonna win.
Not even then. But we did that against Liverpool, and he did fairly well against.
Oh my God, Luke is here. He's about to crash it on me. Isn't it? You know what, Flawless? We'll talk later, man. We'll talk later, Flawless, man. We'll talk later, Flawless, my brother, man. We'll talk later, Flawless, my brother, because, man, I can't, Flawless, bro. It's killing me.
Ten Hag in.
It's a new gen. Alonso was a nobody. But the problem is, bro, Alonso was not a nobody. Alonso was a known player. and he was given up, and wasn't he managing before Bayern Leverkusen? The thing is, Alonso went to a mid-table club. He didn't rush to a top team straight away. He's not even rushing now. So again, Jackson's a fighter. He scored 4 headers this season. No. But again, I'm not talking about heading the ball. I'm like to score goals. I'm talking about when you're getting like long balls. You get a long ball up here, then you need to you got Konate behind you. You got Van Dijk behind you. You got big guys, 6'1", 6'2", big muscly guys. You know what I mean?
He did decently against that though. His only problem is that he does not have the the box instincts of Tony. That's my only problem, personally.
So no, big up to my guy Vic. He says Ben Jacobs said Thomas Frank is big on data. That's why I know the only reason he's there. I know is because of the data stuff. Because they, again, if I'm not mistaken, the Brentford guy, if I'm not mistaken, does a lot of heavy data. So and he's a gambler, isn't he? He actually does the work as a gambler. So I'm pretty sure. So again, this is not surprising me at all. No, you know what I'm saying for us. You know it's all up, bro. I'll catch you for the NBA stream though, bro. 100%. Blame Arthur for what is happening. All right, man. He managed, so I said, under 18s before joining Bayern job for Alonso. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Alonso's he started slow. He didn't just go straight to a big team. Yeah. We got a set piece coach from Brentford. But again, I just think it's more likely that we're probably gonna get Maresca ball. Maresca ball is happening, boys. I just personally believe that. I'm gonna wait until midnight. 1 a.m. just in case to see if anything else happens. But listen, guys, keep on bringing your questions. I'm gonna check if there's any more news coming up right now. I'm just speaking to you guys so much right now because I'm trying to give you guys as much information as possible, such that you get a better picture. Hey, it all goes back to algorithm. But again, I think this is one of the things that is, in my personal opinion, hurting football, by the way, which is that we continue to look at the data, continue to look at the algorithm, but how reliable is that for us? You know what I mean? In the future, is that going to be very reliable for us? Are we going to be able to get some of the stuff that we need? Is there going to be a lot of, how shall I say, analysis coming from that at all or not? We will see. But hey ho, man. Again, it's looking like they want guys who understand data and believe in data. And Maresca, I don't know, man. I don't know if City Group is teaching their guys about data analysis and stuff. But we'll see. But yeah, again, Joe, big up to Fraser Fletcher. But it doesn't take a genius to know that, bro. If they're telling you, if once you're saying there's 2 guys left, and then you're hearing that there's 24 to 48 hours left, and then you even heard from Matt Law literally reported 2 days ago, they want to get this done before June 1st. June 1st is a Saturday. So within this week, they're going to announce the manager, and then he's going to have his press conference, much like how Poch did. So clearly, the manager is going to be known by tomorrow, in my opinion, Monday. By Wednesday, he will then have his first press conference, right, where they're going to probably discuss some of the stuff that he's talking about, some of the stuff that he's saying. And then, that'll be pretty much it. And then, they can just continue to actively look for players they want to buy for the manager. That's all it is, bro. So it doesn't take, it's a genius to know that, I'm afraid. Ivan Toney's a bum with one good season when last year had his name. That's fair enough, bro. But again, with Ivan Toney, we'll see what happens with him. Maybe, you know what they say. Sometimes, you're just not good enough. Sometimes you just don't have, the ability. So sometimes you just lose it. What can I say? But bloody hell, bro. Bloody hell. I'm so tired, bro. This club is killing me softly, man. But listen, guys, I want to listen, yeah. If we do get any of the upcoming managers, bro, how are we feeling? Because, I know a lot of people here just saying, oh, it's Maresca. But if we do get a Maresca, boys, how are we truly feeling about it? I want to hear your opinions. It's an interactive stream. That's the reason why I'm here. What's he said? My goodness me. Mamma mia. Let me see. Do I have Fraser Fletcher? You know what, man? At this point, boys, can I just say something? I want to hear this. I want you to hear this from me. Bring in Fabregas. Bring my Como assistant manager. You know what I mean? I trust him more. You know what I mean? He knows about standards, man. Fabregas to Chelsea, man. What are you thinking, Oliver? Fabregas to Chelsea.
Not yet. Simple as that. I mean, he hasn't even got his coaching badges yet, so he actually can't manage at the moment. He's currently an assistant coach. I'll be honest, in terms of the current names on the shortlist, he is no more qualified than them, besides the fact that he's Cesc Fabregas and he's a name player.
Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, boys. Yeah, listen. Listen. If I show people who this guy is, they know stuff is happening. I'm very few. That's what I'm saying. And Tiggs is the guy that usually does the stuff for Chelsea, by the way. So, that's what I have to say, boys. Read into that what you will. Read into that what you will. So, hey, listen, man. I just want you to know I laugh when I'm very nervous. So it's a little tick, man. So if you think I'm laughing or funny, I'm naturally a smiling person. So I have to just get that out of the way. PSA such that if anyone's watching me, they know that I'm just laughing out of desperation, if that makes sense. Man, let me do your thumbnails for you, bud. Hey, if you can do it for me, Scooby, let me know, bro. Send me out in it. You can find if you go to my link on YouTube, the Bridge 258. Send me a text and we'll work something out for you, bro. You paid the fee to release RDZ, bro. Again, that was from Calcio Mercato. You know what I mean? The Italian newspaper sources, Zubair, not really reliable. I would say a lot of the time. If you're looking for reliable, even though I don't even necessarily trust him these days because he's kind of slightly unreliable, it's usually DiMarzio, and there's I think another guy as well, but I can't remember his name. And much rather have Fabregas in it. Yes, Joel, man, I like this, man. I like this mentality. You're thinking with your brain. 110%. He got Como promoted to Serie A in the first time since 2003. That's what I'm talking about. What's the difference between Maresca and then Fabregas, man? Bring me Fabri Nation, man. You know what? I'm on the Fabri Nation hype. Fabregas to the Chelsea. I'm loving it, boys. I'm loving it, man. I'm feeling it. If they hire this guy officially done with this club, surely not, bro. Sure, damn. McKenna is the best of a bad bunch of his name. I hope it's him.
No, he isn't.
Wow. Well, Emmett O'Connor, I'm here to give you the news. It's not happening, my friend. It is not happening at all. Again, I think the thing with Frank, again, I don't know. He might be a good manager from what I've heard, but I think with Frank, he just doesn't fit us. I understand the data part of it, the stuff, and like how and the stuff that he's good at. It just doesn't fit with the current team that we have. With Maresca, again, my knowledge of Maresca is very limited. But I just think the issue that I have, particularly more so Maresca than I have with Frank, is that if he's a championship guy, you're asking from goods for championship to a top 6 club, who's then demanding a top 4, for UCL, and then to competing for all of the cups competitions. So I don't know how you can ask that from a guy that's only got 1 year experience with Leicester and who also potentially could have bottled the lead, for Leicester in first place in championship. So that's the issue that I personally have with that flawless, if you know what I mean. The Prem's is streak right now, so maybe Maresca will survive, but your board needs to stop making these bizarre signings of players. Coaches can only lose so much. You have Mudryk as a starter, for fuck's sake. Well, man, listen, inshallah, not next season. He's Strasbourg Nation. Please, Mudryk, thank you very much. You know what I mean? We gotta pray. Yes, I am. Thank you. I don't know who will be worse, Thomas Frank or Frank Lampard. Nah. What are you thinking about that one? Do you think Thomas Frank can't be worse than Frank Lampard? I actually think Thomas Frank would do better than Frank Lampard. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that, Oliver?
Worse?
Thomas Frank can't do worse than Lamps. He can't do worse than Lamps, man. He can't do worse than Lamps. Big up Lamps, though.
I mean, no. But that's still not good enough.
Oh, my God. He can't do, man. I can't. Listen, you know what, man? Every time I look at that top 4 that Lampard got, I'm just like, what wizardry happened to make that happen, bro? How? I can't believe, by the way, you got top 4 that season, It is the most weakest top 4.
It's exactly the same as this season, that the quality of the league was dreadful.
Bro.
Poch finished 3 points less than that Lampard. 3 or 4 points less.
Bro, Pulisic decided to do some He took the super soldier shooting for us
Pulisic,
that season, bro.
Giroud did too. He was mad.
Bro. Tammy Abraham even chipped in with 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then obviously the Mount free kick to get us through as well. Leicester were obviously getting promoted with the amount of talent they had. That is true. Lampard nearly got an FA Cup until yes, I forgot about that too. Bro, that season was actually insane, by the way. This has to be another PR move. Pure RDZ curfew right now. Hey, Gina FOS, bro. That's what we at right now, too, bro. I'm praying, man. I'm praying that's true, bro. Big up to my guy, TJ Black. At this point, just give the job to Listen, at the bridge, Chief, at the bridge here, 258. We are strong believers in Fabregas Nation. We want Fabregas here. Bring Fabregas to the bridge. I'm telling you, boys, Fabregas to the bridge. You know what I mean? It will feed families. His style of play will feed families, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? He'll bring in the low right back. You know what I mean? We'll be feeding families right there, man. Sure. Give me. Oh, I can't. It's again, Scooby. If you look into my link tree, it's on the YouTube. Just press it, and then you can literally send me that stuff, bro. Again, link tree will have everything that I have, and then you can send it to me on there. All right. United and Chelsea. What's happening? Yeah, lucky singer, bro. I don't know, bro. Got to be the Sky Dream. You know what I mean? Your name is a Sky. You know what I mean? A lot of people are looking at the sky right now, hoping for a miracle. I don't know. Have you got a miracle for us, Sky Dream, man? Because otherwise, man, it ain't happening, my friend, right now. It's looking like it's not looking good, bruv. You know what I mean? It's not looking good at all, man. So listen, man, it's not looking great. Dark times. It's looking like dark times indeed. You know what I mean? Listen, I can't even lie. He's spitting, man. Cesc Nation, man. Bring Cesc to the bridge. Bring Cesc to the bridge, man. You know, look at aura. Oliver, can you not feel the aura, man? Can you not feel the aura from my guy Cesc, man? I can feel it already, man. You know what I mean?
Bro, you're the one that talks about aura being against aura, man, not me.
Listen, man. Hey, I'm opposite today, and I can't have Maresca on my manager, bro. I need to have fake aura this time. Fake aura, man. I'm on the random's hype, man. You know what I mean, Oliver? I just have to be, man, for this one. Our club is finished, bro. I don't know, man. It's not looking good, bro. I can't lie to you, man. Pochettino, wallah, we are finished. We are desperate. Oh, man. To be fair, we got Brighton directors and we became Brighton. These directors must be on the chopping line if they don't get this right. Somali Flame, I 110% agree with you. By the way, this is the last chance to for the directors. So them choosing Maresca, yeah, because for their guy must mean they trust this guy to be able to handle this stuff, bro. Because otherwise, bro, you know what I mean? Khalas, man, khalas. You know, in the words of Somali, let me give you a Somali saying.
It shouldn't even be an ifo because they fumbled the last manager search so bad. They hired Poch, who is the exact opposite of what they want, and then they did an interview, patting themselves on the back for it and saying, "Oh, his tactical approach makes him the perfect candidate." You're waffling.
Honestly, man, it's dark days ahead, boys. Dark days ahead, man. I say that. The owners need to change the cheaper model. I believe they need to tweak the model. That's the issue in my perspective. The model needs to be tweaked. Again, more cope tweaks. Hey, man, I'm with him, man. I'm cope tweeting myself. I'm not cope
carrying out the model.
Exactly. Sign another manager of no aura at our club. Bro, you know what it is, man. You guys, Joe, you all people should know what my take is. I am, man. I'm like, I don't need you to have aura. Job and handle business. That's all it is, man. But the problem is, this aura stuff. Yeah, you know, I feel like it gets overblown at times. You know what I mean? If the new manager gets announced tomorrow, geez, I'm not ready for this. If the new manager gets announced tomorrow and it is, you know, Enzo Maresca, well then you can tune into my stream. I've got no work tomorrow because it's a bank holiday, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, right? Tomorrow's bank holiday, right? Tomorrow's bank holiday, so I ain't got work tomorrow. Listen, I'll be here live and direct. You know what I mean? I'll even put if we get Enzo Maresca right now, I'm telling you, I will wear a suit on stream. Yeah, and like advocate for myself. Yeah, no. You know what? Full clip. Full. I'm gonna make myself full. Yeah, 1 second. guys, yeah, listen, I will personally wear a full suit here, suit, tie, yeah, and everything that I sometimes wear to work here, whenever it's a professional setting here, such that, yeah, if my guy Enzo Maresca becomes the manager, such that I can give you guys a manifesto on why I should be the manager and not him. You know what I mean? And I'll even give you the tactics and the seriousness. That's what I'm saying. You will see a real aura of me at the very least, innit? That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Where are we? There we go. Lovely jubbly. All right, man. Bro, we cannot know if the manager will flop or not. Expected Oliver Glasner to cook as much as he did. But the thing is, O'Connor, I would disagree. If you knew about Oliver Glasner, you already knew he got an Eintracht Frankfurt the Europa League against Barcelona. You knew the style of play was pretty good, and I don't think him going to upper middle club like Crystal Palace, I don't think that was a problem because I knew he was going to do well there.
If you didn't rate Glasner, then that's Premier League bias.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Quite simple, you know?
Yeah, well, Sky Dream, bro. You know what I mean? You got to advocate to the ownership, bro. They're saying something else, man. They're saying no. They trust these things. You know what I mean? We're gonna get dragged through the mud. How we even the thing is, they're not signing the players for the manager. They're not even talking to the manager. Do these guys talk to the manager anymore, bro? I don't even think they do. You know, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think. Yeah, I feel like whenever they're signing new players, they don't speak to the manager, bro, because they're only speaking to the sporting director, I think. And to be honest, that makes a lot of sense if you think about it, boys. That they're only speaking to the sporting directors and not the manager at all, because the manager's not gonna. The manager just has to play them, no matter what. The sporting director is giving them to them. Aura is serious when it comes to managers. Name one top manager that doesn't have aura. Sorry.
I mean,
I'm actually thinking right now. Hey, well, you know,
come on, man. I've seen some comps. I've seen some comps where I've seen that slow-mo video of him smoking a pack. You know, that's aura.
You know what? That's aura. You know, no, Napoli, sorry, he had aura. Nah, he was smoking actual cigarettes. They allowed him to do that in Italy, by the way. So no, he had aura. I can't even lie. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, Chelsea, sorry, weren't allowed to do that. So
yeah, Charizard was on bunts, man. Crazy. I don't even know, man. I'm actually trying to think of like top managers who have no aura.
I'll tell you what as well. The Italian, the press conference he did in Italian after we lost to Arsenal, that was aura too.
Oh, that was aura, bro. That shit was sensational. Nah, man. I'm thinking, bro. I'm trying to, guys in chat, help me out. Who is a guy that's a top manager doesn't have aura? Like, I'm trying to think, bro, right now. I actually can't think of one.
I don't know, man.
Yo, this is hard, you know. This is actually kind of hard. Yeah, man. Let's just move on. Listen, man. Pies' retreat. This is Pies. Big up to him. Anyone but Frank. That's what everyone is on right now. Anyone but Frank. But listen, man. It's gonna be Frank, innit? So, guys, the man they're gonna have it. Arteta. Do you consider Arteta a big manager? An elite manager? You know, he's only got one FA Cup. Until he gets to EPL, I don't think so. Nah, Unai Emery's got aura, man. The good evenings, man. The good evenings were hooping back in the day, bro. I can't lie to you, man. Anyone that says Unai Emery hasn't got, he's got aura.
Ten Hag?
Ten Hag doesn't have aura, yeah. He doesn't have aura, yeah.
I mean, but again, is he top though? Like, I'm only basing that on Eredivisie.
Exactly. So, like, you know what I mean? We're running out of recipes, man. We're running out of recipes. Yeah, man. Yeah, Unai is that demon aura, man. You know what I mean? But, guys, listen, I'm going to call it here. Thank you, guys, again for watching. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I've been your host and most of Bruce258. Dedicate your hearts. Again, please continue to like, share, subscribe. And listen, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow for the new manager.